How's it going, guys? My name is Moses. I'm here to tell y'all a little bit about myself today and some of the things that interest me. Let me start by saying that I'm a student of Le Cordon Bleu. I'm originally from Gulfport, Mississippi. I currently live in Chicago, Illinois. Alright, now that that's good, let's go ahead and start talking about some of the things I like to do. My personal hobbies include music, some online gaming, World of Warcraft and Call of Duty mostly. Learning other languages, I do some meditation every so often, and I also like to build things such as, weaponry, musical instruments, whatever. Uh, Next is basically my music hobby. I prefer the instrument of the guitar. My genres for guitar include everything from classical to flamenco, metal to some of the 90s music for like Nirvana. I also write my own music. I really love this instrument and I've been playing it since I was about 5 years old. I also play violin, bass, sitar, harp, piano, and didgeridoo. So I'm quite well rounded on the music world. Number two is my online gaming. Like I mentioned, I play World of Warcraft, some Call of Duty, but the very first game I ever played was Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo. Really great game, still love it to this day. Since then, games have come a really long way, so have I. First-person shooters and massive multiplayer online role-playing games are where I'm really at now. I really like the concept of player versus player just because it pits my mind versus somebody else's, and I think that's a really great challenge. Number three is learning languages. At the moment, I speak 3 different languages, not including English, by the way. I learned after English was Arabic. Myself being Lebanese, I have been speaking Arab since I was very, very young. I've usually spoken around family. It was really nice. Next was German. I had a childhood friend who I met in my neighborhood when I was just about 7 or 8 years old, and he spoke German to his family, and I found this language very interesting and kind of close to Arab, honestly. It was mostly the way words are pronounced. After that, like the past 2 years, I have been learning Spanish, and I've become semi-fluent. This is because my fiance, who I live with right now, speaks very fluent Spanish with her family, considering that they're all Castilian Spaniards. And the last one I'm working on right now is French. She's been trying to teach me French for a little while, just because of the fact that I come from Mississippi, where that is the second most common language spoken, and I didn't know any of it. So I felt that that was something I really should learn. And second off, I'm a culinary student at Le Cordon Bleu, like the most renowned culinary school in the world, over 200 years old and based out of Paris, France. So it just seems like something I really should learn. Lastly is my love for building. Like I said, I like to build musical instruments, and I said weapons. So that's kind of something that might be a little touchy subject there. As far as weapons go, like, I don't just go to a store like a pawn shop and say, I want that one. What I usually say is, I would like to get parts to a 9130 7.62 by 54R Mosin Nagant. Usually I get looked at pretty strange, but they'll go and find the parts that I need, and I actually build them up from the ground. I have built such things as the 9130 7.62 by 54R Mosin Nagant, the Mossberg 500 pump-action shotgun, and an FN SCAR semi-automatic civilian assault rifle. I find the mechanics behind these things fascinating, and the fact that I love how weapons have progressed through the years. I really do kind of consider myself more of a historian kind of guy. I really love that. It's amazing. I also work on cars. I work on like electrical outlets, kind of deals like that. Anything that really involves engineering in any way, I love it. Well, that's a little bit about me, and I hope, as always, you have a great day. And if I could leave this on an Arabic quote, Assalamu alaikum, which means peace be upon you. Enjoy.